I'm going to wait for the chat to warm up and for people to join. In the meantime, I need to start doing my skincare because my face is like so dry. Hello. That's weird. I see one person in the comment. Okay, now it's syncing. Okay. Parikshit, please don't be a creep. If you're going to be a creep, then please leave. Yeah. The comment was weird. Okay. A few more people have joined in. Hello everyone. It's a compliment, but I don't appreciate you calling me a darling. Hello everyone. It's been a while since I went live. Yeah, that's better. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say. So I made up my mind that either today. Hello Naruto, I recognize you. I think you've been a part of previous lives. Okay, more people are joining in. Hello everyone. Please say hi in the chat. Especially if you've been a part of previous lives, I would like to catch up with you guys. And of course, if there are new people as well, please say hi. I'm doing my skincare. So usually when I'm just doing my makeup on live, बहुत जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाता है, and then I'm just busy talking. So I thought today I may do my skincare, then I'll take a break, then I'll do my makeup as well, so we can spend more time. Wow, 16 people are on here. Hello everyone. Please say hi in the chat. Thank you, Parikshit. Now that's a compliment I appreciate. Okay, 25 people. Wow, that was fast. Hello everyone. We're gonna just sit here, chill today. I'm gonna do my skincare and makeup while we chat and catch up if you were on. Yes, Naruto, this is my morning skincare routine. I literally just got out of the shower some time ago, washed my hair, which had gotten super duper oily because it had been like 3 or 4 days since I didn't wash my hair. Okay, we still have 10 people. Guys, say hi in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions so we can hang out together. Wow, a lot of people just came in all together. Hello everyone. Hi, I am doing my morning skincare routine. I just finished serum, moisturizer and sunscreen. I'm going to obviously wait for all of this to dry down so we can talk. Hello Morning Star. It's not a locket, it's a pendant. It's my sun sign, which is Virgo. everyone else who has joined. It'll be super duper boring for you to just be on here, unless and until you don't ask any questions. Because my lives are very, very impromptu. I don't really have any topics as such in mind. Yes, it is gold. And Morningstar, I'm from Mumbai. Where are you from? Well, I'm not going to hide it. And yeah, that was a very corny comment, I guess. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, 43 people. Is that a all-time high? I don't think I've had 43 people on live together. I don't need a servant. But Ayush, I remember you. You're in 10th standard, right? Hello, Deepa. Hello, Nazmeen. I'm not a teacher actually, no. I wanted to be one when I was a child. No, Naruto. Actually, recently I've been trying to not buy anything which I don't need to buy. I think last purchases when I made was during June when there were a lot of sales going on. But July and August, I'm trying to lay low, not do too much of shopping. Wow, a lot of people are now dropping in comments. Guys, I love that. Let me read everyone's comment. And okay, are you sure 20? Okay, I think I'm mistaking you for someone else then. I think we had on a previous live. Sorry about that. Hello Yogesh, मैं बहुत अच्छी हूँ, आप कैसे हो? Morningstar, I am 25, going to be 26 very, very soon. My birthday is actually next month. No, Ayush, I don't need a servant. Hello Pranjal. नज़मीन, मैं डेफिनेटली हिंदी में बात करूँगी. दीपा, मेरा मैथ्स बहुत अच्छा है. So yes, I'm not going to answer it, but I can tell you मेरा मैथ्स बहुत अच्छा है. Which app do I use for shopping? Amazon is become my recent obsession because I'm also an Amazon affiliate now. I think that has swayed my my shopping towards Amazon a lot recently, but otherwise Nykaa. And मैं specifically कोई app नहीं use करती हूँ, but usually I check if the brand website is doing buy one get one, then I'll shop from there instead of buying from Nykaa or Amazon. But yeah. You have to talk to people in English a lot, and then you'll automatically get used to it. The reason my English is very fluent, and I get this comment asked very often. I think in every single life people compliment my English, and that is because I've been speaking in English like since like I was 2-3 years old. So obviously like that's 2 decades. But you can always start. It's never too late. So start talking English with people around you, and you will automatically get fluent at it. And this not just applies to English, it applies to every single language. I know people who are very fluent in English but they have a very weak Hindi. So that's what I tell them is that मेरे से हिंदी में बात करो तो तुम्हारी हिंदी और अच्छी हो जाएगी. मेरी भी life and its feeling, I don't know what your name is, but मेरे बाल का भी सेम यही हाल होता है. हर 2-3 दिन में ऑयली हो जाते हैं एंड एकदम फ्लैट हो जाता है, इसलिए मुझे आज बाल धोना पड़ा. थैंक यू सो मच प्रांजल, दैट वाज वेरी स्वीट ऑफ यू. बट येस, आई एम इक्वली फ्लुएंट. एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट इक्वली फ्लुएंट. आई वुड से इट्स अ 80 to 90% in both. Like there are times I start fumbling in English also, there are times I start fumbling in Hindi also. I think it just happens when you speak too fast. What's up guys? I thought today would be a good day, even though it's a weekday, but because it's Independence Day today, I figured everyone would be home and there would be a lot of people joining in the live. That is why I chose today to go live. Let me know if you want me to go live again on Sunday too. I could do that as well. Usually, I tend to stick to Sundays because that's when we have more people joining in. What about everyone else? I think I got like 5 people commenting in the live and messaging. What's up with everyone else? Okay, as I wait for more comments, I'm just going to. This is my makeup pouch. I think while I sit here and talk to you, हेयर ऑयली के लिए तो बी ऑनेस्ट कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है. मैं अगर आप मुझे 2-3 साल पहले पूछती मैं बोलती कि ड्राई शैम्पू यूज़ करो, उससे हेल्प होगा. बट ड्राई शैम्पू से ना बहुत बिल्डअप होता है बाद में, जो मुझे नहीं पसंद. सो यूज़ अ गुड क्लैरिफाइंग शैम्पू जिससे कोई बिल्डअप ना रहे बाल में और एकदम क्लीन हो जाए बाल. एंड दैट कुड हेल्प. डैंड्रफ का तो मुझे ऑनेस्टली सोल्यूशन खुद भी नहीं पता. बट हाँ, मैं ये चीज़ पूछूंगी कि आई यू श्योर इट इज़ डैंड्रफ और इज़ इट फ्लेकी. इफ़ योर हेयर हैज़ लॉट ऑफ फ्लेक्स, उसका मतलब ये भी हो सकता है कि वो ऑलरेडी बहुत ड्राई है आपका स्कैल्प और इसलिए फ्लेकी हो गया है. तो डैंड्रफ अलग चीज़ है, फ्लेकी स्कैल्प अलग चीज़ है, तो उसका थोड़ा ध्यान रखना. बट जैसे जैसे मैं यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ, आप क्यों जानना चाहते हो रोहित? आप जान के क्या करोगे? नारुतो आर द बम्प्स लाइक हाउ डू से, वो जो फोरहेड पे आते हैं, like for example like closed comedones. If it is that, then I would suggest chemical exfoliation. That would really help. And yeah, you can probably use like a chemical exfoliating toner. That happens to me also sometimes. Yes, closed comedones. If that is what it is, then I would suggest you'll have to use a combination of things. A good face wash for sure, a niacinamide serum, and also some sort of chemical exfoliation. I think everything together will help. Reason being, the face wash is going to help removing all of the oiliness on the skin. If your face is not clean enough, then your pores will get clogged and you will automatically get closed comedones. I'm not quite sure if salicylic acid will work, to be very honest, but if you have a salicylic acid serum at home, then try to use it and see if that helps. I don't really find salicylic acid to be very helpful. I would recommend AHAs instead, like maybe glycolic, lactic, something like that. You're very bold, Pranjal, for doing that, to be very honest. I haven't used Bioderma because I think it's very expensive, to be honest, as a micellar water. I mean, I know there are people who swear by it, but I cannot tell you, like, why not just Garnier micellar water? Like, why do I have to spend like 2,000 rupees on a bottle of micellar water? Like, I just can't justify the price, to be honest, to ever buy it with my own money. So that is why I've never bought it, I've never used it. Yeah. Someone asked me about shopping. They promote it for sensitive skin, I agree. But have you ever used Garnier micellar water? Like, do you feel like it doesn't work for sensitive skin? I don't have sensitive skin, so I can't speak to it personally. Hello, Vipin Kumar. फेस अगर आपकी डल हो जाती है तो you'll have to find out कि उसका रीज़न क्या है. Is it because of lack of sleep, lifestyle? Are you someone who's into smoking, drinking? That could also, make your appearance look very dull. I have seen a lot of people who drink and smoke a lot, जिनका, automatically वो हो ही जाता है appearance. So if that is the reason, then nothing like skincare is not going to help you. But otherwise, if you don't do any of those things and your face is still dull, then maybe use like brightening ingredients like, you know, vitamin C, use sunscreen. Madhu, what sunscreen are you using? Because I can tell you that should definitely not be the case. Parneet, are you using sunscreen along with vitamin C serum? Because if you don't, then you will get tanned for sure. It's not even tan, probably. I haven't heard of that brand. Acha, Dermaco. With sunscreen from Dermaco, because even I'm using a Dermaco sunscreen. This is a newer one actually, but my favorite is like the OG hyaluronic acid one. Naruto said vitamin C doesn't suit me. That's completely fine. That probably happens. Yes, it doesn't suit a lot of people. That's probably because of sensitive skin. You can use alpha butane as well. That helps more with hyperpigmentation than dullness. A lot of people say even niacinamide helps, but I feel like niacinamide is more like it's better for people with oily skin. Yeah, it's 23%. It's obviously very harsh for beginners. Please don't use that. Use something with a lower percentage, like maybe 5%, 10% to start with. Biotin multivitamins for hair. No, I haven't used anything of that sort. I'm currently using the Pilgrim Redensil, the hair serum that is supposed to help with my baby hairs. I'm trying to get back to being consistent with using that, because in the middle I wasn't very consistent. Vitamin C does oxidize quickly if it is the potent L-ascorbic acid, but I have also used the minimalist one, a 10% one, that is not that does not oxidize that fast, to be honest. So that's a good one, and it's also not L-ascorbic acid, so it won't oxidize quickly. Pilgrim hair serum, yes, it's good, but again, you have to be consistent. My problem is me not being consistent, so that's the main issue. Naruto, I think it was you, right, who asked me about shopping and where I'm shopping. I actually did realize that, you know what, I've been so busy throughout the week with not having time, and there are a couple of things that I want to buy. I just need to like make a dedicated shopping list. So while we talk, have you tried any other brands? I've tried the Dermaco one also, but the Dermaco one is a super small bottle. This comes with like 30 ml, and you fly through it very quickly, I feel. Versus the Pilgrim one comes in a 100 ml bottle. That's the one I have, and it's obviously more expensive, but it lasts longer. And Pilgrim, I feel like, goes in buy one get one offers all the time, versus Dermaco goes on buy one get one offers like once in 3 months. So I just feel like it makes more sense, and it's a better value for money, the Pilgrim one. Okay, while we are still chatting, I'm going to make a list. I need to buy a new makeup pouch. That's the first thing that I'm going to write, and also some travel bags. Sunday's SPF, no, I haven't tried out that one. I've heard about it, I think. Dermaco, yes, it's pretty popular as a brand. Were you asking about the sunscreen or the hair serum? The hair serum is probably not as popular, but the sunscreens are like super duper popular. And they've also been around for a longer time. Okay, both. What's your name though? क्या टिप्स चाहिए आप मुझे स्पेसिफिकली पूछो, लाइक आपको रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए या फिर so my hair is also very frizzy, to be honest, so I'm not the right person to tell you, Pranjal, but what I can tell you is this is something my bhabhi recommended to me actually, is to oil your hair very regularly. That, like, she has very long hair, oils them very regularly, and her hair is like very very smooth, much 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 better than mine. So that is probably something you can do. For combination skin, are you looking for a face wash, moisturizer, sunscreen? What's your budget? बहुत सारे follow up questions पूछूंगी मैं मरियम, उसके बाद I can tell you. That depends on your skin type. I mean, for someone like me, slugging would just absolutely clog my pores and give me loads of closed comedones. Priyanka from Roadies. I actually don't watch Roadies. I've never watched Roadies, so I don't know who that is. But I'm assuming that's a compliment, Kiran. Face wash and serum around 1000. मैं आपको दोनों चीज़ें ना, फेस वॉशेस तो आई थिंक 200 रुपीज़ की बजट में भी बहुत अच्छा खासा आ जाता है. ओके, सो यू कैन गेट Aqualogica face washes. The red one is my favorite. You can get Himalaya, not the name face wash, no, that absolutely not, but the blueberry one or the clear complexion brightening face wash. Thank you, Kiran. Those are great face wash recommendations. I also love Dot & Key's face washes as well. You can get those. ये सब कुछ आपको 250-200 रुपीज़ के बजट में आराम से मिल जाएगा, एंड दे आर एक्चुअली वेरी गुड. ओके, दैट्स द मेन पार्ट, इज दैट दे आर गुड. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट बजट. फॉर सीरम आई वुड से कि आपके स्किन कंसर्न पर डिपेंड करता है कि आपको क्या चाहिए, एंड देन यू कैन पिक अप अ सीरम. नहीं तो सीरम की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, यू कैन जस्ट यूज़ अ मॉइस्चराइजर अगर आपके पास कोई स्किन कंसर्न नहीं है. इफ़ यू हैव लाइक फ्लॉलेस स्किन, मिनिमलिस्ट के सीरम्स बहुत अच्छे हैं. मैंने नायासिनामाइड यूज़ किया है, मैंने विटामिन सी यूज़ किया है, मैंने अल्फा ब्यूटिन यूज़ किया है, सैलिसिलिक एसिड भी यूज़ किया है विच इज़ फाइन. और क्या यूज़ किया है, हाइलुरोनिक एसिड भी मैंने यूज़ किया बहुत पहले, जब मिनिमलिस्ट नया नया आया था मार्केट में, लेकिन 2020 तब यूज़ किया था. अब मैंने उसकी रिसेंट फॉर्मूला को ट्राई नहीं किया है. बट इफ़ यू आस्क मी विच वंस आई रेकमेंड द विटामिन सी एंड द नाइसिनामाइड फ्रॉम मिनिमलिस्ट. Those are really good, and you are most welcome, Mariam, to ask me any skincare recommendations. I'm always happy to help. Speaking of face wash, I should add face wash to my shopping list, because I am not having very great luck with face wash recently, because I got the Chemist at Play one, which the new one, the green one. मेरे पीछे से कोई भी नहीं गया है, but my mom is in the room, so that is probably what you're referring to. Rate best to worst. एक मिनट. Brands: Minimalist, Pilgrim, Plum, Dot & Key, Dermaco. This is very 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 hard, to be honest. Because I have different favorites from all brands. Dot & Key, I have my favorite moisturizer of all time. I love their moisturizers. I love most of their moisturizers, to be honest. Acha, best product from each brand. Okay, so I'll tell you. Dot & Key, the moisturizers are the best. Dermaco, the sunscreens are the best. Plum, I think the body products, like the fragrance stuff. Skincare, not so much. Like, I don't like their face wash. I don't like any of their... No, serums I actually love. How could I forget the Plum serums? Yeah. If you had to ask me the best product from Plum, I would say their niacinamide serums, both the 5% and the 10% are the best. Pilgrim, I also have a lot of favorites. The sunscreens are a hit and miss. Some are really good, some are really bad. The hair serum, obviously. The eyeliner, how could I forget my holy grail eyeliner? My new holy grail favorite eyeliner is Pilgrim. What else do I like from Pilgrim? The moisturizers also, I accidentally got some free samples of many moisturizers from Pilgrim, many different moisturizers, and I can give you my first impressions review on those, that they are really good. Minimalist, the serums. I don't really like anything else from Minimalist. The moisturizers, no. The sunscreens, no. Um, I would say coconut oil because it's not super sticky either. Like, there are some oils which my mom puts in my hair which make my hair really sticky, and then it is so hard, Pranjal, to get them out of my hair. You have no idea. मतलब डबल शैम्पू से भी पूरा निकलता नहीं है. तो डार्क स्पॉट्स के लिए ना कोई फेस वॉश नहीं होता है, लेकिन सीरम होता है फॉर श्योर. आई थिंक कोजिक एसिड वर्क्स रियली वेल. मतलब इफ़ यू सी, मेरा हाइपर पिगमेंटेशन काफ़ी कम हो गया है, और ये भी जो है ये सब नया नया है. आई हैड लॉट्स ऑफ हाइपर पिगमेंटेशन बिफोर दिस, एंड वो सब निकल गया है बिकॉज ऑफ कोजिक एसिड. आई यूज द डर्माको वन, द एयरलेस पम्प वाला, विच इज़ अ जेल. Hello Gayatri, I'm so glad to have you on the live, and thank you so much. Kiran, I have not used Pilgrim's aloe vera gel, and Bajrang Sahani, I am from Mumbai. I've heard a lot about Scarfix actually, but I never used it, so I cannot tell you my personal recommendation. ह्यूमैनिटी, आई डोंट रिमेंबर यू, बट अगर आप मुझे अपना नाम बताओगे तो मेरे को शायद याद आ जाएगा. मुझे ना आईडी कभी कभी मैं याद नहीं रख पाती हूँ, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. एंड आईडी आप शायद चेंज भी कर सकते हो, तो अगर आपने आईडी चेंज की होगी तो मुझे याद नहीं होगा. आई एम सो सॉरी. सो फार मुझे 2 चीज़ें याद आ गई है जो मुझे ख़रीदनी है. फेस वॉश, मेकअप पाउच. ऑफकोर्स आज हॉलीडे है इंडिपेंडेंस डे का. हाय ज्योति. Have I used body oil? Yes. But at the same time, like I wouldn't say I have oily skin on my body, but I don't like anything that's super sticky on my body. So I feel like body oils make me very sticky. So whatever I have purchased, I give them to my mom. She has very dry skin all over, and because of that, she thoroughly enjoys them. Gayatri, my current skincare stash, I think you joined a little bit late, which is why you didn't see me doing my skincare, but I have all the products here. Pilgrim 10% niacinamide serum. I'm almost done with this. If you saw the last skincare rotation wala video, I'm still using the same products. Pilgrim's serum is going to be done very soon. The Aqualogica 5 Barrier Repair Moisturizer I'm still using. Let me show you how much I have left. I still have this much left. I think this will last me at least till my birthday. Probably, let's see. Hello Faryad. And then my sunscreen is this one. This also feels very light, so I think I'll be done with this soon. This does not last that long. It lasts for about 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. 3 weeks ish. This is the oily skin version of the 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen. I still have my tubes of the 125 gram size, which I will move on to later. That's the OG one. मैं कहाँ से हूँ? मैं मुंबई से हूँ. आप कहाँ से हो? That's nice. Wow, we spent 30 minutes of me mainly chatting. To be honest, it's not different. It's not that different. In fact, I feel like the original one is better than this one, because for some reason I don't know why, the finish and everything is the same, truly, but for some reason this one, um, it dries down faster, and if you don't quickly blend it in, it leaves like white marks, sometimes around my jaw, sometimes around the sideburns, etc. But otherwise, if you ask me, मैं बचपन में देखती थी, and when I say बचपन I mean like 10 years ago, because हाँ आई थिंक स्कूल में देखती थी, 8th स्टैंडर्ड 9th स्टैंडर्ड 10th स्टैंडर्ड वगैरह, जब टप्पू, सोनू और उनके सारे जितने भी फ्रेंड्स हैं वो लोग कॉलेज में चले गए, तब से मैंने देखी नहीं है, एंड इट्स बिन 10 years. सो हाँ, coming back, Gayatri, I feel both of them are the same, and I just prefer the OG one more. A, you get the bigger tube, which is a better value for money, but B, I think the dry skin version is actually different. That one is super duper creamy, very very moisturizing. I used it once or twice, but then I stopped using it. I will save that one for winter. I'll use it in the winter, but the oily skin one is not that different from the original one, to answer your question very simply. I'm gonna start doing my makeup now. I think I've let my skincare settle down for a while. Of course, I'm always happy to help, and I'm so glad, Gayatri, that you still follow me after so many years. You're such a regular viewer, always commenting on my videos. I really really appreciate that. मैं व्लॉग रेगुलरली नहीं डालती, बट अभी मैंने धीरे धीरे चालू किया डालना, बट मेरे व्लॉग्स ना बाकी लोगों के व्लॉग्स जैसे नहीं हैं, बिकॉज मैं इतनी कंफर्टेबल नहीं हूँ पब्लिक में व्लॉगिंग करने के लिए. अगर मैं ट्रैवल करती हूँ तो मैं फिर भी व्लॉग कर लूँ, बट घर पे मेरे पास कुछ इतना इंटरेस्टिंग है नहीं दिखाने के लिए, और मैं पूरा दिन ऑफिस में होती हूँ, तो मेरे पास सुबह का टाइम होता है कि मैं बैठ के थोड़ी देर आप लोगों से बात करूँ थ्रू अ रिकॉर्डेड वीडियो. फिर मैं ऑफिस चली जाती हूँ, और फिर घर पे आके इतना थक जाती हूँ कि बस खाना खा के सो जाती हूँ. That is honestly the best compliment. You just made my day, my week, my month, my year. I mean, that is like, इससे better compliment भी कोई हो सकता है क्या? Thank you so much. Naruto asked how to get rid of ingrown hairs. I don't get ingrown hairs, to be honest. So I can't give you like a real answer, like a personal anecdote or anything like that. But what I've heard is that exfoliating the area where you get ingrown hairs will prevent them in the future. That's what I've heard. So I'm going to go by that. But unfortunately, I don't know. My brow pencil is almost over, but I'm just going to scrape whatever is left a little bit. And I already bought my backup, so I have that. No, I've actually never used Biotique shampoo. Actually, I should not say never. I've used the green apple one in the past, like maybe during lockdown and stuff, like 2020, 2021, somewhere around that timeline. I might be saying the years wrong, but yeah. No, the hair mask I did not use today, because I went running in the morning, and then once I came home I was like dripping in sweat, so I just wanted to run into the shower and wash myself off, as quickly as possible. And that is actually the main reason why I've not been using the hair mask very religiously. Like my dabba is literally kept वैसे का वैसा full. मैंने एक बार use किया and उसके बाद I actually bought other hair masks also which I want to try out for you guys. But whenever I'm washing my hair, I don't have the time to wait, put in a hair mask and then wash my hair. So that's why my hair has been suffering a little bit. हेलो गौरव. नहीं फंस नहीं जाता है बिकॉज काफ़ी सारी जगह है ना, तो फंसने का स्कोप नहीं है. अगर थोड़ा कम गैप होता ना तो शायद फंस जाता. No, Gayatri, I don't. My mom hates me for it, but I don't. I understand Tamil though. So I have a lot of colleagues also actually who speak Tamil, like all Tamilians basically. I should ask you, are you Tamil? Gaurav, I am 25 and I'm going to be 26 next month. Goku is close. You are like off by about a year. BBC, you mean the news channel? You mean Brazilian butt lift or whatever that is called? Oh, you're Malayali. That is nice. I have a few friends who are Malayali actually. Where are you from, Gayatri? For some reason, I have never asked you that question before. Or maybe I have and I forgot. I'm so sorry. You'll have to give me the full form of BBC for me to know what BBC is. Because there are way too many things which have the same abbreviation. Oh wait, that is BBL. Brazilian butt lift is supposed to be BBL, right? Yeah, makes sense. I don't know what C stands for. Well, I'll probably do it after this live. I'm not going to go off live in the middle and search it on Google. But you can tell me. Everyone else, guys, who is on live, like, don't you find it boring to, be on here, not ask questions? I mean, I'm not that interesting, to be honest. And there are 21 people still here. That is impressive, honestly. I mean, that's nice. Where in Himachal? I have been to Himachal. And Gayatri says you're from Thrissur. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I've actually never heard of this place before, but that is really nice to know. I want to visit Kerala. It's been on the list for how long? 2-3 years now. We've been planning. I'm from Mumbai, Gaurav. We've been planning a family trip to Kerala since probably 2023. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner, so I request a little bit of patience. Which all products did I use right now? Okay, I'm gonna answer that before I put eyeliner. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Powder. I'm going to be done with this tub very soon. I used that. Then I used the Etude House brow pencil. I used an Avon contour bronzer shade, this one right here, as my eyeshadow. Hello Nandini, I remember you. And yes, it's been like what, 2-3 weeks, but it's been even longer. So nice to have you here. I'm so glad that you joined. Then I'm using the Wet n Wild blush. This is in the shade Bed of Roses. Marc Jacobs bronzer. This no longer exists. It doesn't matter really if you have dry skin and oily skin, because it's all about your base, right? If you have dry skin, use a good moisturizer underneath. That is great to know, Nandini. What are you studying? I think you told me this, but I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm going great. Very busy with work. How have you been doing? Gaurav, that is very nice to know. Is this like products recommended by your dermatologist, or is it a dermatologist brand? Okay, that is computer applications, right? That is so cool. I'm from Mumbai. I think I told you everything which I used just now. We are left with liner and then lipstick. Okay, now I'm going to just request like 2 minutes of patience. Thank you so much, Nandini. Since Gayatri is also on live, I'm going to remember what she said about wiping off the liner brush before putting it on. The weather right now is actually, it's not raining, but it was raining earlier this morning. Suggested by the dermatologist. Okay, got it. So what does your dermatologist recommend? Like what brands? That is so sweet of you, Nandini. Till when do you have a holiday? It's probably these 3 days, right? What you're talking about, like today, tomorrow, and then Sunday. Gayatri, I know you will haunt me if I don't wipe my brush. Oh yes, you are so lucky that you have 3 days continuous, but I have today, and then tomorrow I have to go back to work, and then Sundays again chutti. Happy Independence Day. Oh shit, did that just happen on live? Oh, I'm messing it up. What did I just do? Now you know that I'm actually a very clumsy person in real life, because I just messed up my liner really bad. No holiday tomorrow, Nandini, because we have 6 days working and we don't have Janmashtami ki chutti. Okay, I'm just going to wait for my liner to dry. I don't want to mess it up any further, so I'm just going to scroll through your comments, see what I missed. Sun cage, SPF. I'm just going to screenshot everything, Gaurav, that you just said. Wait, because okay, how do I do this without not covering the camera? nahi hoga aise. Okay, I'm going to screenshot this name that you sent me and look it up. and also the face serum. Oh, you're not? I thought it was you, right? I think I'm mistaken. I'll go back and check in the comments. I'm so sorry to make you the villain. Hair cray. Do you mean hair spray? But honestly, I would not know. Now, because I messed up this side, I'm going to have to make this side. Or wait, before I do anything, I should just look in my mirror right here. Yeah. We'll have to do something to fix it. We'll have to fix this side. It's HR Loves Makeup on Instagram. Yeah, if you can send me like even photos, but I'll look up the products on maybe Amazon, or I'll just Google them. Right, I remember that, but I remember someone telling me that when I take my applicator, it's got a lot of product on it basically, and then I'm just dipping in again and again, so I'm not wiping off the product. So I thought it was you, but I think I'm mistaken. I am so sorry, Gayatri. If I use moisturizer after sunscreen, is it okay? No, then it's pointless, because then your sunscreen will not even work. So you always have to use moisturizer first, and sunscreen has to be like the last step before you do makeup. I mean, if you are into makeup. If not, then just leave it at sunscreen. No, Nandini, he is not a dermatologist, but he uses products recommended by dermatologists only. That's what he is suggesting. Okay, my eyeliner is definitely bothering me a lot. So I'm gonna just fix the other side. Okay, this looks way better. And I'm gonna have to take maybe micellar water or something to remove this dot. Yes, I completely agree with that, Gaurav. Sunscreen is the best. I don't get facials. The only time I visit a salon is if I want to color my hair, cut my hair, those kind of things, like only for my hair, but not for my face. It's probably the sunscreen which you're using that is making your face dry. Gayatri, I loved having you here. Thank you so much for joining and for sticking along for so long. And I hope to catch you again, either in my comment section or in another live. Bye. So yeah, I was saying earlier that the sunscreen that you're using, if it's making your face feel dry, it's probably the moisturizer that you're using. Maybe it's not good for your skin type. Like maybe if you have dry skin, then use a moisturizer and sunscreen that works for dry skin. Maybe something that you're using is meant for oily skin, so it's drying out your face. You can try out this one, but this is the oily skin version. Dermaco has a dry skin sunscreen. You can use that. You can use even Dr. Sheth's, the ceramide and vitamin C sunscreen. That is the best sunscreen I recommend to anyone who has dry skin. Does glycolic acid really work? Yes, but it depends on what do you want it to work for. Like, what's your skin concern? daily life fun. Please tell me your name because it's weird to call someone that. Thank you so much, Nandini. I love it too. In fact, just this morning, my mom was like, "When are you making coffee?" Because she wanted some for herself as well. The protein in the coffee, it really adds a different flavor altogether, especially that specific protein and the chocolate. I mean, I haven't used a lot of other, uh, you know, protein powders in general like that. As the first one, and luckily पहली बार मेरा तुक्का एकदम मस्त वाला तुक्का लग गया. So because of that, I'm now hooked, and apparently so is my mom. So yes, I will be making some once we're done with the live. I have same. What are you talking about? Which sunscreen are you currently using that is making your face feel dry? I'm so glad. Oily skin with acne. Look, with acne, it's complicated, okay? Because you'll have to use a niacinamide first of all. That's going to help with the oily skin part. Now, with acne, the glycolic acid will help with the bumpiness. So, when the acne dries out and then you have like skin texture that is left behind, like glycolic acid helps with that. Glycolic acid will not help with actually curing the acne in any way, shape, or form. Okay, that is where you can either use salicylic acid or other ingredients. Use a good anti-acne serum. I can give you a couple of recommendations if you want that. So wait, I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry about that. It's a live, so we'll have to roll with the punches. What should you apply after glycolic acid? A moisturizer, or you could use a serum as well. That completely depends on you. Like what I do is I wash my face at night with my makeup remover, face wash, all in one, that kind of thing. Then I put glycolic acid, then retinol, and then a nighttime moisturizer. This is not recommended for everyone, by the way, to make myself very clear. If you can't use, and even I don't use glycolic acid every night, I use it couple of nights a week. That's it. Maybe 2-3 nights a week. So like every alternate day or every 2-3 days, maybe you can use it once. Don't go to ham and use it every day. You'll just burn the top layer of your skin. Okay. My leg is cramping a little bit. Reshav, if you are asking me this with regards to the Dermaco salicylic acid face wash, then I would say no, because that one is very, very strong. It definitely should not be used twice a day. But ideally, I would say, depending on the strength of the product, like which brand is it, if you feel like it's too much, then go with once a day. I've heard of this brand. I'm pretty sure. And I think that is fine. I've used it as well. It's pretty gentle. So, yeah, you can use it twice a day. But again, if you feel like it's too much for your skin, then just use it once a day. My ID is HR Loves Makeup. Everything in lowercase, no space, no semicolon, colon, nothing. Just HR Loves Makeup. Which sunscreen are we talking about? Like after 10 to 15 minutes, they feel dry. If you can tell me which one you're talking about, that would really help. But it should still work, right? Like if you were using the moisturizer underneath, it's going to make sure your face doesn't feel dry, and then you put a sunscreen on top. Sure, I can do that, but can I put a comment in my own life? I'm not quite sure. I've never done it. Gaurav, I don't know how to comment in my own live. Yeah, sorry about that. That is good. That is very good to know. Does it have a lot of tint? Or is it like a mild light tint? So medium tint as in the color is medium or the level of coverage is medium. It's gonna be lunchtime soon, so I'm gonna have to go. That's why I purposely didn't put lipstick either because I'm just gonna have lunch and it's all gonna come off. So yeah. Okay, we're at the 1 hour mark. I'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes, making sure that if anyone had a question that I've not missed it. Gaurav, it's HR loves makeup. Um, I don't know how to comment, so I will not be able to write it in the chat box. You can also find it in any of my video, like in the description. It's always mentioned there. If you want help with the spelling or something like that, you can find it there. Okay, I think I got your text. Yes, I got it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna open it up after the live. Thank you so much to everyone that joined. I really had a great time today. And should I do a poll to ask people if you want to join on Sunday? The votes are coming in. I'm going to obviously wait for everyone to vote. Please vote before you leave. That way I know. If you have any last and final questions, I'd be happy to answer them. No, I'm not. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just good enough where I can do my own makeup, but I can't do other people's makeup. नहीं, मैं married नहीं हूँ. Okay, we've crossed the 1 hour mark, and only 3 people have voted, unfortunately. So, but the votes say that you want to see her live again. मैं मुंबई में रहती हूँ. So, I'm gonna see you guys again on Sunday. Thank you so much for keeping me company the past 1 hour and chatting. It was a lot of fun. And I'm gonna see you very soon. In a live form, obviously, on Sunday, but the content's gonna keep coming. Sumit, I'm actually leaving, so bye.